Good morning, dear children. This is Kshitij Mehta. We are going to revise for the terminal exam only the question answers quickly. I wish you all a very best of luck for your exam. Prepare well, go through each and every page of all the chapters properly, read it carefully, remember it, and answer it. Enjoy your learning. Keep smiling. Let's get started. From chapter number 12, the virus, page number 135. I will be reading the question and answers are there in front of you. Let's get started. A computer virus dash the normal operation of a computer. The answer is disrupts. Second, computer virus result in loss of speed and destruction of data. The efficiently what the computer is working without virus, it will have good speed and it will normally function. It will save your files for your future reference. But as the virus enters into your system, it will reduce the speed of your computer. That is a sign to us that computer is not well. And destruction means your important data will be lost. Next, virus dash the computer without the permission or knowledge of the user. Answer is enters. That means we do not know whether virus has entered into our computer system or no. How we come to know? The speed is less, your important data is lost, like that. These are some of the examples. A computer program virus causes harm to the programs and data stored in a computer by overwriting them with garbage. That means the program which is already written and the data which is already stored in your computer system, it will overlap it, it will create its duplication and your program may not work properly. These are the indication that your computer system is at risk of virus attack. Number 5, virus enters through an dash or dash, that is pen drive, CD. Nowadays through internet also. 6th, virus programs are self-replicating. That means these programs are made in such a way that it will multiply itself, enter into the files, it will multiply the files like that, and causing the overload of the data into your computer system. Some virus programs monitor the clock in the host computer and trigger on a certain day like Friday the 13th. So the virus will enter in your computer system, it will stay in a sleep mode. The moment the clock is ticking, Friday the 13th, and the virus will pop up. 8th, antivirus are designed to identify, prevent, and remove virus from a computer system. So, only one hope is your computer system should have antivirus installed of a good and reputed company. What it will do? It will create an imaginary shield in your computer system so that it will not allow the virus to enter your computer system. It will filter at the primary junction. What would be the primary junction? That is your net. What would be the another primary junction? That is when you are inserting a pen drive or a CD into your computer system. It will try to scan, and once it finds that it is safe, then it will allow you to open. Let's get ahead. State true or false. A computer virus is similar to a biological virus. The answer is false. Biological virus, now you are knowing it very well. Biological virus is very dangerous. It gets infected into a person. If that person meets another person, it will get infected to that person. That person is again infected to third. But some viruses are curable, but some are not at all curable. So, the question is very vague, and we say that a computer virus is similar to a biological virus, which is a false. All virus programs cause harm to data or programs. The answer is false. All virus programs does not harm the data or program. Is it like that? All virus programs cause harm to data or programs. The answer is false. Like antivirus is a good virus which will help protect our computer system against viruses. The virus Friday the 13th gets activated on 25th December? No, it will get activated on Friday the 13th only. So the answer is false. The creeper virus was first detected on ARPANET in the year 2002. Answer is false. We should equip our computer with antivirus program. True, it will safeguard our computer system against all the problems. Trojan horse are self-replicating. False. Virus can enter our computer through an infected pen drive. Answer is true. Virus has no effect on the speed of a computer. Answer is false. Virus increases the memory of a computer. False. Virus stands for Vital Information Resource under Siege. That is important information under threat. The answer is true. Next question. Varsha's computer has got infected with a virus which led to frequent hanging of the system. Which software will you suggest her to install in order to solve this problem? Answer is antivirus. Sumit's computer is not working properly. The executable files and programs with extensions like .com, .exe, .ovl, .drv, .sys on his PC have got infected. What type of virus has entered into his computer? Answer is program file virus. Next comes multiple choice questions. Which virus infects the boot record or master boot record? Answer is B, that is boot virus. Which virus is named after the wooden horse used by the Greek army to conquer the city of Troy? The answer is C, Trojan horse. When was the first PC virus released? In the year 1987 is the answer. Which one of the following is the name of a virus? April 1st, B. Who released the first PC virus? C. Farooq Alvi brothers. Next. Answer the following, page 137. What is a computer virus? Name its types. Computer virus is a program or a set of programs that disrupts normal function of a computer. Types of computer viruses are boot virus, program file virus, macro viruses. Next, write any three possible symptoms of a virus in a computer. How we come to know that a computer is infected with a virus? First, frequent hanging of the system, so that it will not give you a smooth function of the computer system. It will come to standstill. You cannot move the screen, you cannot explore, you cannot navigate. It is coming to a halt. Second, reformatting the hard disk. It will automatically format the data which is stored into your computer system. Third, deleting or damaging the files. So these are the three symptoms by which we come to know the computer system has been affected by the virus. Next, what do you understand by the term spyware? Spyware is malware kind of virus. Spyware secretly monitors the habit of the user's computing. Spyware can collect information like your email address, passwords, and even credit card or debit card numbers, and it can pass it on to someone else who will misuse it, and it may happen that it may withdraw your money from your account. So these are some of the examples of spyware. Answer number 4. Trojan horse. Explain the term Trojan horse. Trojan horse pretends to be useful application while it is always doing something destructive. Next question. Write any 3 ways that can help in preventing a virus infection. First, every PC should have antivirus installed. Second, always scan the pen drive with antivirus, of course. Do not install pirated software. These are the 3 things which will help secure our system against viruses. Sixth question. Briefly explain antivirus software. Name the antivirus software that is used in your school computers. Antivirus software is used to identify, prevent, and remove viruses from the computer. Quick Kill Antivirus is used in our school. So those who have not read it, please write down some of the definitions of Trojan horse, worm, malware, spyware, boot virus, program file virus, and macro virus from page 132 to 133 in your classwork book. Next chapter, quickly. We'll go through the chapter number 3, using formulas and functions. We are quickly revising. It's a last minute revision. It will be helpful to you to grab the knowledge quickly and can remember it and get good marks. First question. The cell address in a formula is also called cell reference. A formula always begins with an equal to sign. Formulas are used to perform calculations. The cell address in a formula that does not change on copying is considered as absolute reference. To use the sheet reference, you need to enter sheet number, dot operator, and cell address. Sixth, arguments are input to functions which accept values as number or text. A function must be followed by opening and closing parentheses. Next, true or false. Formulas must begin with a question mark symbol. Answer is false. In absolute referencing, the relative position of rows and columns changes where you can copy a formula. The answer is false. Mixed reference is a type of cell reference. Answer is true. Fourth, in absolute referencing, a dollar sign is used before the cell coordinators. Answer is true. A range can be used in a formula. Answer is true. Sheet tab cannot be renamed. Answer is false. If you go to the bottom of the sheet tab, you can right click on that tab and you can click on rename option and you can give a new name to the sheet. Sum function is used to find sum of values. Answer is true. Now application based questions. Soumya's sports teacher has given her a list that contains the height of each student of her class. The teacher asked her to find the maximum and minimum height. Suggest the function that she should use to accomplish the task. We already done many of the functions while explanation in the video. The answer is equal to max opening and closing bracket for finding the maximum height is equal to minimum, that is equal to min opening and closing bracket. This will help to quickly find the minimum and the maximum height out of the given range of cells. You can refer page 31 and 32 for all the functions. Like sum is there, average, odd, ODD, INT that is for integer, product, round, EXP, SQRT, power and MOD. And you should also write in your class workbook for practicing. Next, Priya and her friends got a raise of 10% in their salaries. That means there is a rise of 10% in the salary what they have got. Suggest her the formula which she can use to find the total amount if her present salary is 15,000. So how to write that? Using the formula is equal to 15,000 into 10 by 100. So whatever the value is there, that has to be added into 15,000 and then you will get that exact amount. Match the given common errors with the reasons of their occurrence. It's clearly stated with different colors of arrow mark. First, column is too narrow to show the value. So it goes down. Here it is. This hashtag sign shows that value is much bigger than which we have entered. Second, a number is divided by 0 is equal to division / 0 like that. Formula contains invalid data because there is a value over here and these are the numbers. So two different, this is a text and these are the numbers. That's why. Invalid reference or formulas. This hashtag name question mark. Next, MCQ, multiple choice questions. First, to use the sheet reference, which address is appropriate out of the following options? It is C. In that it is written sheet1.d4. Joining two or more text values together is called concatenation. Which function finds the largest number in a range? Is equal to max, max opening and closing bracket. Here it is max, opening and closing bracket. Which function returns the remainder after a number is divided by the divisor? It is AMOD. Which symbol is used to calculate the sum of multiple cells that are not in a range? Answer is comma. Next, what is formula? Explain with the help of examples. Formula are used to perform calculations involving addition, subtraction, division and multiplications. Example of one of the calculation which is done here is equal to, this we are going to write in the cells, is equal to A2 plus B2 into C4. So this can be written when you are actually performing in the calc spreadsheet. Here we will type cell address in order to calculate values which are stored in the cell reference. What do you understand by cell reference? Mention its types. Cell reference means cell address. Example A1. Here A is the column name and 1 is the row name, and whatever the value stored in that cell would be used for calculation. Example, relative reference, absolute reference and mixed cell reference. What do you know about absolute reference? Explain with the help of an example. It is used when we do not want to change the address of the cell. On copying the formula, you have to add $sign before the column and row number. Example $A, $1. It will fix the cell A1. What is a range? A range is the group of cells adjacent to each other on a spreadsheet. How will you define name to cells or formulas? A good way of making reference to cells and cell ranges in formula is to give range names. Example is equal to sum, opening and closing bracket in which you are supposed to write the total. What do you mean by functions? Name some of the functions. Functions are pre-designed formulas in a calc to perform both simple and complex calculations. Example is sum, average, ODD, etc. What are the rules to enter a function? All calc functions should begin with equal to sign. Functions must be a valid name. Example sum, average, etc. Function name must be followed by opening and closing parenthesis. Parenthesis contains argument within it. Is equal to sum, then this is parenthesis. These are the brackets. A1 is to A5 and closing parenthesis. Okay, so with this we complete chapter 12 and chapter 3 as a revision part. In next lecture, the chapter 4 I will talk about. Have a smiling time.